I want to tell you all a story. I recently went to the gas station so I could get one of those little slushies that they sell because I had a sweet tooth and I was thirsty. I went to go pay and the lady says, "Oh, you can leave. No, you don't gotta pay for it." And I raised an eyebrow because I said, "Hold on, that's not how we do this. I'm going to pay for this. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's $2. I don't care if it's $3. I'm not walking out of here with something I didn't pay for," because I knew there were cameras everywhere. And her direct response was to tell me, "You think anybody checks those cameras?" And maybe she thought I was gonna believe that, but I didn't. I made her take my money and I walked out with my paid for slushie. The moral of the story is this, children: always believe a camera is watching you. I know you may think cameras don't work because they look so old and they're broken down, but they work and they're watching. Or you could be dumb and think that cameras don't work, and you could be like the Chicago cop who lost her job and is charged with falsely claiming that she was robbed of $5,000. A Chicago police officer is out of a job after she was caught falsely reporting being held at gunpoint and robbed of thousands of dollars. Officer Zandrankia Williams, great name, who's 37, was charged with felony disorderly conduct and false reporting of an offense at a court hearing Thursday, 2 days after she was relieved of her duties with the Chicago Police Department. Williams called 911 on September 23rd to report that she had been robbed of $5,000 in cash in the alleyway by her garage at the 8000 block of South Wabash Avenue. She told the operator that she was a police officer but was not on duty at the time. The 8-year veteran of the department gave a detailed account of the crime several times and even provided police with a description of a suspect. She claimed the suspect was armed and shouted, "Give me everything you've got," while holding a gun pointed at her. But it was all a lie. The patrol cop told officers who arrived at the scene the alleged robbery that her surveillance cameras weren't working. Investigators later obtained footage from the neighbor's camera which showed Williams alone in the alley. She was seen taking a duffel bag out of her car and then walked out of the camera's view. Investigators said the story was made up just a week after Williams called 911. She turned herself in on Tuesday, the news station reported. It is unclear what motivated Williams to allegedly make up the robbery. Well, I'll tell you, and this is just a little bit of speculation on my part, the bitch is dumb because, we all play GTA from time to time. We all played Saints Row 2. We all think, I could get away with this criminal activity because I've studied the art of video game robberies and I know exactly what to do in certain scenarios that make the world understand that I can get away with everything. But in reality, you're a fucking moron because you don't really factor in everything. You don't factor in the fact that your neighbors in an area which may be a reason for having cameras everywhere is going to have cameras on their front fucking porch, on the corner of their house, everywhere that they could possibly have it so they can monitor their own personal shit. Because yes, for the people in the back who are so confused by this concept, people value their own shit more than they value you and your personal fee-fees in life. So if you rob them, don't be surprised when they retaliate. You were deciding that I'm going to create this great caper and I'm going to be able to get away with this because in my mind I know everything and I have it all figured out except for the fact that your neighbors also got cameras. So dumb fuck, you realize that you are not really going to be able to get away with something like this because you didn't plan anything out. I would feel bad, but stupidity is often comedy, and I'm thinking about where this goes on the tier list of stupid and hate crimes that are not really real and robberies that don't really happen, and I'm gonna rank it at like a B. It's not on the level of Smuggle Nuts, but it's a little bit there to where we can all laugh at it. And if we could all end this on one positive note, it's that everybody should always understand. Stupid people are things to laugh at, never to understand. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in the next one. I'm going to get me a Subway sandwich.